Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Felicity here, and this is one of the episodes for my Soulmate series video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the signs that help you recognize a romantic soulmate, or the signs that tell you you are with a romantic soulmate. Before I begin, I would like to tell you that the term soulmate is not a fancy term that we use to romanticize someone. Being with a soulmate in a relationship simply means that that particular person highlights, reflects, and mirrors all the lessons that you need to work on, because a soulmate can push our button, and also a soulmate knows a lot about us, more than we know about ourselves. So they know when or how to show us the best in us, and also to show us the worst in us. Showing you the shadow sides means that you really need to work on your shadow side, and it doesn't mean that you need to completely change yourself for the other person. You change for yourself in order to make your soul grow, in order to make you enlightened. And so, being with a soulmate is not a simple task. It doesn't mean that you're always with the person in a wonderland. It means that there are a lot of lessons, a lot of things that you need to learn from each other. So here, just would like to let you know that we all have a different path. We all have a unique path that we need to work on. And so the following list is not some kind of strict guidelines to for you to follow, for you to check on whether someone is your soulmate or not, because no one can tell you to decide whether you are with a soulmate, whether someone is your soulmate or not. Only you can decide for yourself. And so let's begin. The first thing that you notice is the unusual circumstances that the universe brings you two together. So it's not some kind of plan that you know for yourself that okay, today you go to a party or you go out, you meet your soulmates, because the meeting of a soulmate is like some kind of surprise or gift that the universe gives you. You know, sometimes when you would like to give a surprise or gift to your loved one, you may not want them to know beforehand, right? So this is the same theory, and the same reason that the universe may not give you a hint beforehand. So often you feel that okay, suddenly you would like to go from place A to place B, and you just, all the cells inside your body, inside your emotion, that tells you okay, you really need to get out of place A, and you go to place B. Suddenly you just meet your soulmate in place B. So sometimes you may even you refuse to go to place B, but somehow you just end up to place B because of company of friend, or because you have work to do there, or because of study. But it may not be your liking. The place B may not be really at your liking, but then you somehow end up in place B and you meet someone there. And so sometimes you may go to you just meet someone in unusual circumstances, such as you suddenly faint at the metro, and your soulmate really help you, or send you to the hospital, to the ER, and after you fainted at the metro. And so this all, when you look back, you really realize that you are at this unusual circumstances. You two were brought together in an unusual circumstances. Also, sometimes now it comes to recognition. Sometimes you may, when you meet at the eyes, you look at the eyes of each other at the first meeting, you instantly knows that okay, you meet this person, and the whole universe, you feel that suddenly time stop, things stop, and you recognize this someone, and you know that there's something tremendous happening between you and that person, but you do not know why. You just know that there's something happening between you two. So just by looking at the eyes, so it's very important that at the first time meeting someone, it's good to look at the eyes of each other, because the eyes can tell you the soul of the other person, and the eye can really help you to make a connection of the soul to each other. Also, sometimes there's a pull at the heart and at the heart chakra, and the heart is like a bell, and then there's a string to the bell, to your heart, a string at the heart, and there's a one pull or two pull. It doesn't pull at the point that it makes you feel pain. No, it just is like a warning. It not a warning, it's like a signal that tell you to pay attention to the other person. Just one pull and two pull, and you know that there's something going on within your heart chakra, and sometimes that is the instant recognition of the soulmate. But sometimes it comes slowly. The recognition comes slowly. It may not recognize, you may not recognize each other immediately, but then by talking to each other, during a conversation, during the time that you interact with each other, then slowly you begin to notice that you have a lot of in common, the same hobby or the same topic that you're interested into. Even though you may not agree 100% point by point, but then you feel that the energy is going in harmony, and at the beginning especially, you feel that there's nothing that you cannot talk about. You feel completely at ease with each other, and you talk about a lot of things, life and death, philosophical things, and hobbies and interests, the topics around the world, or some kind of a lot of topics, a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge going on between you two, and time passes you by really quickly, and you feel that you are at ease. You can be in completely at yourself. You are yourself completely. You don't need to hide anything between the two of you, and so the conversation goes smoothly and quickly, and also the pacing is just perfect. Also, yes, even though you do not need to find a topic to talk about, because the topic just comes easily. You do not need feel the strong need to please each other, because you are at ease. You are completely yourself. You show your true color because you're comfortable with each other. And also, the conversation just goes smoothly, and even though you do not have, suddenly there's a dead air, you do not call that a dead air. There's no embarrassment. You just feel the harmony, the peaceful moments without talking to each other. You all throw out the races and the physical appearance and culture, and also the background, the works and profession and status. You throw all that away, because you're so connected to each other, and you just throw all those things away, because the soul does not label someone, does not match you, because a certain status, because the appearance, because the culture, because the races, and the soul does not look at those things. So if you have soul connection, you focus is your soul and the connection. But of course, soul connection doesn't mean that you are not attracted to each other physically. Soul connection, you have the soul connected to each other, but at the same time, physically, you are into each other. You are attracted to each other physically. But the most important thing is that it's like physically attracted to each other, and also the soul connected, attracted to each other as well. And also, so it's a really nice relationship to have, but only if you have worked on your lessons. And so Yes, the type, it may not be exactly the type that you are looking for, but the core value is always the same. You have the same core value. Sometimes the shadow side manifests to each other in an opposite way. For example, if you are rebellious and you are always against the norm, and your partner, your soulmate, will be like this, but then the behavior will manifest each other in the opposite way. For example, if you are rebellious and you may just challenge, you may just do something, your behavior, you will do something to challenge the norm in order for the society to take a look at the norm, whether the norm that's set by society is really right or wrong. But your partner may manifest in a different way. Your partner may just stop following the norm. Okay, I'm rebellious, I just don't follow the norm, and and that is it. I'm not going to do anything to challenge the norm. But then you may do something to challenge the norm. Or if you're an insecure person, you may just always want to win in a competition, or you just want to show yourself that you're confident just to cover your insecurity. But your partner, your soulmates, may manifest in a opposite way. Your partner may just always feel lack of confidence, or always feel that he or she is not doing enough, he or she is not good enough, and so you may feel that you always have the core value, you have the same characteristic, and the core value is just the same, but then the things that the core value just manifest in an opposite way. So you can notice this in a soulmate. Telepathic going on. You finish each other's sentence and you have certain realizations that your soulmate is buying you a gift, and you know exactly what gift he or she is giving you. And also sometimes when you are walking parallel, you feel the energy at the heart place, at the heart chakra, energy coming out and going in, because your heart chakra just open up, and so you feel the state of peace. And so by connecting with your soulmate, connecting the soulmate at a peaceful state, you learn to connect with the universe at a peaceful state. You learn how to connect it with the source. And also telepathic communication, and without you asking the soulmate a question, automatically your question in your mind got answered a few seconds later. So you also achieved a state of peace, and because you connect with each other at the soul level, and it's kind of unconditional love going on. But before you learn your lesson, sometimes because your soulmate mirrors everything within you, brings out the best in you, brings out the worst in you, and you feel that sometimes you love really, when you are in the balance, you really love this person wholeheartedly. But when you are not balanced emotionally, and it reflects the worst in you and brings out the worst in you, because you need to work on your worst, you need to work on your lessons. And so this can create some kind of tug of war. Oh, I love you very much, and then suddenly I hate you. This love and hate going on, and it's because it highlights everything that you don't like about yourself, highlights everything that you need to work on about yourself. So this is the tug of war going on between couples, between the soulmate, love you and hate you. There's this strong emotion, strong things, energy going on. So when this kind of thing happen, it is time the universe gives you a signal, the soulmate gives you a signal that you really need to work on your balance, you really need to work on your emotion, and work on your soul lesson, the soul path lesson. And so it's all worth working on, because once you work on your lesson, once you work on your spiritual path, you understand that, okay, the soulmate connection really brings you peace, and it's all worth putting a lot of effort. And I hope you enjoy this video, and this is just an generalization looking at the signs to identify a soulmate. And so I also conduct a Soulmate tarot reading for clients, and if you are interested, please visit my website by clicking the link below, because a Soulmate reading can help you to see the spiritual lessons that you are working on, and after working on your lesson, you will achieve a peace of mind and connect better with the universe, with the source. And so I hope you enjoy this reading. I hope you enjoy this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.